All right, what's going on, guys? Room Gaming here, back with episode 3 on our Crushing Hand Spiritborn. So we got 3 big updates here. Well, I guess 4 if you count that we hit level 60 and we're now in Torment 1. But outside of that, we did get 3 big pieces of gear that's kind of making this into our starter build. So we got this unique here. So every third consecutive Crushing Hand smashes 10 times around you, dealing 54% of its base damage. A very build-defining aspect. You want to make sure that you get this if this is a build that you're trying to follow. We also have this affix here. So imprinted lucky hit, up to a 31% chance for your skills to inflict vampiric curse on your enemies. Enemies afflicted with vampiric curse are also vulnerable. So this is how we're applying vulnerable. And this is very important because if we go into our talent tree here, vital strikes, this will heal us and this will generate vigor for us. So basically, since we don't have our rod yet, our rod of Kapleke, I think is how you say it, we need a way to be able to generate these resources, this vigor, and through Vampiric Curse and this talent here, and through making them vulnerable, we will be able to do that. So that was a very key item, or a key imprint, and then the final imprint, gain critical strike damage equal to 58% of your block chance. This is just going to give us a whole bunch of damage since we have such a high block chance on this character. So we have 56% block chance on this character, right? So very good scaling with that imprint. Outside of that, that's pretty much it. This is mostly just a gameplay sort of series that we're doing. We're going to have another channel where we kind of dive more into builds and so forth. But for the most part, that's just kind of the updates of where we're at with the build. So the 2 items that we're going to be target farming first is Ring of the Midnight Sun and then Rada Kapleke, or maybe it's pronounced Kapeleke. I'm not 100% sure on that. But those are going to be the 2 items that we target farm. So my plan is to go into pits and farm the Obol currency, and then we're just going to try to gamble for them as best we can. So these next few videos is mostly going to be like pit farming for the most part. And that's not 100% true. We're also going to be going into Helltides a little bit. We want to make sure that we're getting our Whisper Cache, and also the chest and Helltides drop pretty good stuff. So we'll be kind of going back and forth between the 2. Not really looking to push glyphs too much. Really just looking to get Obols really to reroll at the vendor to try to get our uniques. Okay, here we go. The big damage right there really came from that 3rd Crushing Hand proc. The one thing we'll probably be doing at some point is taking out a Touch of Death. We'll probably be leaning a little bit more heavily into our Crushing Hand. Yeah, it's wild to me how broken Spiritborn is. It took me much longer to get to this level on my source. If you look at our vigor here, you can see how high it stays. Resources really are not an issue with this build, which is really good for starter builds, right? Because a lot of starter builds really struggle with that resource generation. So that's one of the main things that kind of stands out in this build to me is you just don't have resources. Then what we'll try to do eventually is try to push us to tier 2. Excuse me, Torment 2. But I think we got to get our uniques first before we can do that. If we just don't have the damage. Looks like we have 8 hearts. And yeah, we'll stop if we see some decent pack density anywhere. Some. Kind of nuke it down just on the way. All right, looks like we're farming some Blood Maiden here. Some serious lag. This guy's just nuking everything. I love it. Let's see if we got anything decent. Jaguar Efficiency. That's a pretty good one. Good temper. I mean, you might as well just go AFK in something like this. Alright, we're going to leave this pretty soon. I'm going to get this Blood Maiden kill, and then we'll peace out. Look at all, we got a ton of cinders. Alright, let's peace out of here. If it wasn't so laggy, I might stay, but... Okay, let's open this chest here for 150 cinders. Okay. Oh, we did get an Ancestral Legendary Pants. Take a look at that here in a bit. You need to take a look at my graphic settings too. I feel super laggy. Looks like we got a Ritualist up here. It's on a timer. I think it is. I think I'm about to fail this. Okay. I think we did it in time. I didn't realize it was on a timer like that. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix our graphic settings. Holy smokes. All right, let's check our graphics. Something is jacked. Yeah, our quality preset's set to high. I don't know why that changed. Change it to low. We might die here, but oh well. Hey, we're still alive. Oh, so much better. I can already tell it's better. I've got an okay graphics card, but it cannot run this on high. Okay, I see a Tortured Gift of Mysteries down here. I'm gonna say they're 250. Okay, are there... Oh, there's people still here. What's up with Blood Maiden? Alright, we'll open up the mysterious chest, and then we'll peace out of here and back into a pit, probably. Okay, we're almost there. Need 4 more cinders. Of course. That's pretty good density. Nice. All right, let's see what we get. All right, I don't think it's what we were looking for, unfortunately. All right, let's peace out of here and take a quick look at what we got gear-wise. Then we might run a pit or two before we end this one. Let's also look at our... So we're halfway on Grim Favors. Take a quick look at our gear. What we got. Okay, I don't think that's good. No, no. Maybe this neck. This probably is better, but I don't want to mess with it. Okay, these boots are way better. Wow, my boots are still 211. Okay, let's take a look at these boots. 2 evade charges. I kind of like these because of our synergy with Vampiric Curse. And then we can re-roll the Soar since we're not using it. Okay, these pants are pretty good. +3 to Rock Splitter, which we're using. We can try to re-roll that Lightning Resistance. And then these gloves. Meh. Okay. So let's re-roll a couple of those affixes. So the lightning resist. Whoops. Yeah, we'll just slap some dexterity on it. It's fine. Re-roll the cold resist on this. Just whatever's fine. Let's try it one more time. Yeah, 14% damage sounds better. So that's poison resist. Let's re-roll that. Don't like that. Let's try it again. Okay, I'll just leave it for now. And then these boots, we wanted to change out the soar. Yeah, 20% move speed's pretty nice. Okay, now let's temper a few things. See if we can get some more vortex size. There we go. Nice. I think everything else has been tempered twice. Except for this. Actually, no, it has been. Yeah, okay. So we're good. All right, let's salvage everything else. And I also want to check our obols. How many do we have? 1,200. Okay, let's go for the quarterstaff.
Very nice.
Okay, so we don't think that one's too good.
Father's blinding light.
Same thing.
Very nice. But could be
Okay, we got it.
better.
Nice. Okay, so we got our rod, and then we need, I think, the midnight ring.
Father's blinding light.
I mean, that's a really good ring.
Fair bit of
And
magic.
resolve, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so that changes things. So we'll have to put this imprint on something else. So let's look really quick what we can put this imprint on. Crushing Hand. Oh, okay, so we have to put on one of these. Okay, we'll put on our neck then. Right? Crit, yeah. Put on our neck. Then we will equip the rod. And now, so what the rod does, just to read it out here, your core skills are now additionally basic skills and free to cast, but deal up to 30% reduced damage based on their vigor cost. When cast at maximum vigor, your core skills consume all vigor to return full damage. Cast at their largest size and become guaranteed critical strikes with 2% increased crit strike damage for each point of vigor spent. So basically all of our abilities are now free to cast. So, very nice. Let's get a decent gem in there. And then, yeah, now we're just kind of gambling for the ring. So let's go do some pits. Do a couple pits. Zooming through it pretty good. Maybe I understood how the rod... misunderstood how the rod works. Should be free to cast. Oh. Okay, so let me check. Yeah, so it is free to cast. And then it consumes the full cast, or the full vigor count. Excuse me, the full vigor quantity to do damage. When cast at maximum vigor, your core skills consume it. Okay, so it is kind of working how I thought. I was like, why is it going down? Okay, let's go up a level. So with this rod, I believe our talents change as well, like very significantly. So our build could be doing a lot more damage than we're doing now, but it's fine, I guess, for now. And I think we no longer need Rock Splitter either. But Rock Splitter is kind of nice. Kind of snap to targets. I think we're going to go for something like Ravager now. Alright, nice. We got 90 obols from that, so... Oh yeah, we also have this ring. which I feel like, let me read it. Your damage over time effects have a 75% chance to erupt. Wouldn't that go good with our vampiric curse, potentially? But then we lose this imprint. Meh. I don't think it's insane for us. All right, let's test our luck here a couple more times.
Not a bad pull, that.
Okay, we didn't get it.
All finished, are you?
All right, I think we're going to call it here. Overall, quick recap. We did get our rod here, which has been pretty nice. It has helped us basically make all of our main spender here, Crushing Strike, or Crushing Hand, to not cast any vigor. So we're now resourceless, I guess you could say, for the most part. Then the last thing that we're going to be chasing here, the last unique, will be the Midnight Sky, I believe it's called. So after that, you know, we can see if we can do Torment 2 after that. I'm not 100% sure. I did try Torment 2 earlier. We lacked the damage, but in the survivability department, things were fine. So I think this build's getting pretty close to complete. We got a couple more uniques we're going to chase. Maybe round out some gear. But I think for the most part, this is getting pretty close to wrapping up this build and moving on to the next starter build. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you all in the next one.